Alright guys, for the first round, my opponent's first Pokemon is a Talonflame. Talonflame is a fire and flying type Pokemon, so we will be doing super effective damage with a Bubble that is my Azumarill's fast move. Bubble is a water type fast move that will be doing super effective damage against fire types. My opponent does make a swap out into Toxicroak, so I do assume that he is running Sludge Bomb or any poison type charge move that will be doing super effective damage against my Azumarill. As you guys saw, they would get hit by a Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb would have done super effective damage against my Azumarill due to poison types being super effective against fairy types. Thunderbolts will be doing not very effective damage against him due to electric types being super effective against water types, but not very effective against ground types. As you guys saw there, we did get our first shield. Our counters are going to be doing a good amount of neutral damage from our Deoxys. We do have 2 shields left. He is down 1, and I do think we are also ahead on damage. At this point, I'm thinking if what Pokemon my opponent will be swapping out into, because I did get that Thunderbolt, so we will not probably see a shield come out. If we do, that will be very good, because then we will be up by 2 shields. Then I will probably be able to make a swap onto my Azumarill and throw in the Hydro Pump, but he actually didn't, so my Deoxys is 1 HP. That is very good, because then my opponent won't get as much of a farm down. My opponent's second Pokemon is a G-Fisk, so I do just decide to instantly throw in the Hydro Pump. I do hope that he probably thinks that it is a Play Rough or Ice Beam, so he does choose not to shield. He does actually throw in his final shield for that, so I do think that I will be able to charge up to my Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump will be doing super effective damage against him due to water types being super effective against ground types. We do get hit by a Rock Slide there. I did choose not to throw in a shield there, because that Rock Slide won't be doing as much damage. Right here, I did think my opponent thought that my Hydro Pump was already charged up, and he probably did want my Hydro Pump to be thrown in on that Talonflame, because G-Fisk is way more prioritized in his team than that Talonflame, because my Rock Slide will be doing double super effective damage. I think he does realize this, and because of that, he does choose to surrender, allowing us to win the first round. Good game to our opponent. For the second round, my opponent's first Pokemon is actually a Shiftry. Shiftry is a grass and dark type Pokemon. My Azumarill did faint because part of the footage did get cut off, so both of us are on our second Pokemon. He is down by 1 shield, so I do have 2 shields left. He is ahead on damage right here. We do get hit by another Leaf Blade. I do decide not to throw in a shield here because my Rock Slide is almost charged up. This is going to be doing a good amount of neutral damage. We do just have to get as much energy as possible, so we do have to get to that excellent, because we will probably not see another shield come out. I do just decide to throw in that Rock Slide and then make a swap out into my Deoxys, because although we will be taking super effective damage from his fast move, which is a dark type fast move, Deoxys is a psychic type Pokemon, so dark types do super effective damage against psychic types. I did think that I would be able to go for the hard farm down and then charge up to a Thunderbolt. He does actually make a swap out into a Skarmory before I do get to the farm down. This will be doing super effective damage against him due to electric types being super effective against flying types. He is going to be doing neutral damage with all of his steel and flying type moves. I do still have that G-Fisk in the back, and just in case, I will probably be able to throw in a Rock Slide that will be doing a good amount of neutral damage. Right here, I do actually decide to go for the hard farm down with my Deoxys, and then throw in I did think that my counters would be able to farm his Shiftry down as well, because we are going to be doing super effective damage. As you guys saw there, my Deoxys did easily take care of that Shiftry, allowing us to win the second round. Good game to our opponent. For the third round, my opponent's first Pokemon is a Skarmory. Both of us will be doing neutral damage with our fast type moves, and all of Skarmory's flying and steel type moves will all be doing neutral damage against my Azumarill, while this Play Rough will be doing not very effective damage due to steel types resisting fairy types. So we did do not very effective damage there. He is up on damage because of that. He does get to his charge move right here. I do actually decide to throw in a charge move here as well, because I do just want to utilize my Azumarill as much as possible, and I do hope that he will think that the charge move that I'm going to be throwing in is a Play Rough, because Ice Beam will definitely faint him, so I do think that he will probably throw in a shield here as well. B is going to mirror this play rough. So we do get the shield off. Both of us are basically the same amount of damage. Right here I did try to plan when he did throw in the sky attack, so I didn't make my Deoxys come out and make the Deoxys come out, or I take the hit from the sky attack instead. So his Sky Melee is still there. We are going to be doing neutral. He is going to be doing neutral damage against us, but he is very low, and he did actually make a swap out into a Lantern. Lantern is a water and electricity Pokemon. So we do see my opponent's final shield there, and my Thunderbolt is also going to be doing neutral damage against him due to electric types being not very effective against electric types, but super effective damage against water types. So we do get hit by a Thunderbolt that I'm not going to be worried about, and yeah, so my Thunderbolt does charge up. It is going to be doing a good amount of neutral damage. We do just have to get to that excellent to do as much damage as possible. Our first Thunderbolt does charge up, and I do think that we probably will be able to get to another Thunderbolt. So my opponent does throw in another charge move here. My Deoxys does faint, which is totally fine because my Stunfisk will be able to come out. We will be resisting those electric type moves due to electric types being not very effective against ground types. Right here, I didn't charge up to an excellent, only to a nice. So then I will be able to go for the hard farm done with my Mud Slap or my Mud Shot, because it will be doing super effective damage against him due to ground types being super effective against electric types. We are going to be resisting those electric type moves once again, so we do get hit by a Thunderbolt there. It's totally fine because it barely even scratched us. My opponent's second Pokemon is actually that Skymew once again. My Rock Slide is charged up. We do still have that extra shield in the back, and it is going to be doing a good amount of neutral damage. Rock Slide does instantly faint that Sky Melee, and my opponent's second Pokemon is a Sandslash. Sandslash is an Ice and Steel type Pokemon, so my Mud Shots will be doing super effective damage against him due to ground types being super effective against Steel types, and my Rock types will be doing super effective neutral damage because Ice types do super effective damage against, or Rock types being super effective against Rock types, and not very effective damage against Steel types. So our first one does go through. We still have the Azumarill in the back. We did throw in a shield for that first Ice Punch because we did still have that extra shield. We do get to our Rock Slide before him. This is going to be very good because we will definitely win this one-on-one, because one Ice Punch will not be able to feint us, as you guys will see here. Although it is going to be doing a good amount of neutral damage, not enough to kill my whole team because I still have that Azumarill in the back. We did easily feint this Sandslash, Alolan Sandslash, and because of that, it did allow us to win this third round. Good game to our opponent. Alright guys, for the fifth and final round, my opponent's first Pokemon is an Alolan Ninetales. Alolan Ninetales is an Ice and Fairy type Pokemon, so our Hydro Pump will be doing a good amount of neutral damage against him. We do get hit by a Psyshock. Psyshock is not a very strong Psychic type move, so I didn't even have to worry about that. I did know that it was going to be a Psyshock from how fast he did get his charge move, plus he has Powder Snow. So I do just decide to throw in a Hydro Pump here because it will be doing a good amount of neutral damage, and I did think that my opponent was going to probably think it was going to be a play rough. I was correct, so he didn't actually throw in a shield there, so we do get a good amount of neutral damage off with our Hydro Pump. We do get hit by another Psyshock that we don't even have to worry about. We are halfway charged up toward another Hydro Pump and play rough. I do just decide to throw in a play rough here because due to Seaking being a only water type Pokemon, he will be resisting my Hydro Pump due to water types being not very effective against water types. So since my Deoxys does have access to Thunderbolts, and we did get our first shield there, Thunderbolts will be doing super effective damage against him due to electric types being super effective against water types. We do get hit by a Drillon that did do a good amount of neutral damage. Drillon is an only ground type charge move. We do get hit by it once again, but this Thunderbolt does charge up. It is instantly going to feint him from the health that my opponent is at. Boom! The super effective damage instantly feints him. He does make a swap out into a Alolan Ninetales that we do just one tap counter with. And my opponent's final Pokemon is a Talonflame. Talonflame is a fire and flying type Pokemon, so this Rock Slide will be doing double super effective damage. We do still have a good amount of Pokemon left. We are up damage, up with the counters against this Talonflame, and because of that, it did actually allow us to win the 5th and final round. Good game to my opponent. Alright guys, that will be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please consider dropping a like, subscribing, and turning notifications on. Comment down below what you guys think of this team and if you guys are going to be using him in the future for the Great League. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.